Number 9. Jesus is nailed to the cross. Mark chapter 15, verse 23 through 32. And they offered him wine mixed with myrrh, but he did not take it. And they crucified him, and divided his clothes among them, casting lots to decide what each should take. It was 9 o'clock in the morning when they crucified him. The inscription of the charge against him read, "The King of the Jews." And with him they crucified 2 bandits, one on his right and one on his left. Those who passed by derided him, shaking their heads and saying, "Aha! You who would destroy the temple and build it in 3 days, save yourself and come down from the cross." In the same way the chief priests, along with the scribes, were also mocking him among themselves and saying, "He saved others, he cannot save himself. Let the Messiah, the King of Israel, come down from the cross now, so that we may see and believe." Those who were crucified with him also taunted him. Jesus, I do not want to see this, yet I force myself to watch. I hear the sharp crack of the hammer against the nail and shudder. It sounds so final. Is it over? Did all those wonderful lessons you taught by the seaside mean anything? You spoke of being a light to the world, but it seems that darkness is winning. How they mocked you. You said that you could rebuild the temple in 3 days, and I thought that anyone who can raise the dead surely could deal with broken stones. But it is not the stones in the temple that matter to you, is it? Your greater concern is how we relate to you and to one another. You so want us to know the power of living love. Is love stronger than this evil that now surrounds you? I want to rage at the injustice of this, the cruelty of the Romans, the hypocrisy of the high priests and religious leaders, the cowardness of the disciples, the treachery of Judas, the fickleness of the crowds. Do they not remember that you spoke of loving one another, of bearing the burdens of others, even of loving our enemies? They should know better. They should have listened and learned. And yet, would I have done differently? Is the guilt just of those who drove the nails, and the rest of us are innocent? Or is it human sin that drives the nails? My sin. The old American spiritual asks the question, where were you there when they crucified my Lord? I want to deny it. I want to pretend that it is someone else's guilt, someone else's sin. But I was there. Jesus, you are here, dying because of my sin. I was there. It was I who drove the nails. O Lord, remind me of the deathly cost of sin. Forgive me for those things I have done that are displeasing to you. Forgive me for not allowing you to deal with the darkness that I harbor in the hidden recesses of my heart. Forgive me for fooling myself into believing that I am more righteous than I am, that I am better than others, and that I have no need to repent. Forgive me for those things I should have done, but found excuses not to do. O Lord, make me better than I am. Transform me into what I can be by your grace. O Lord, forgive us for those things we have done and those things we have left undone. In your grace, be merciful to us.